G'day guys, Grant from Four Wheeling in New South Wales. Welcome back to another video. This is the reveal, the vehicle reveal that I posted roughly a month ago now. First thing, I'd like to apologise. I did mean to get this video out quicker. However, due to a recent storm and a big tree coming down in our backyard, I had a couple of weeks holidays and we pretty much spent the whole time in the backyard cutting up wood, cleaning up, replacing sheds. It's been a fun couple of weeks, and also in the midst we found a leak in our shower inside, so we've been pulling a shower apart and trying to get that sorted. So I just have not had 5 minutes to get out here into the bush and shoot this follow-up clip, so my apologies. But yeah, out here today. Now, what vehicle did I buy? Well, I posted it a month ago and asked the question. Whoever got it right, I was going to send them a little sticker stubby cooler pack. Now I'll just get it out on my phone. I'll put it up on the screen as well. Congratulations to Grant Schaefer, who answered the make, model and colour correctly. That was the question, so had a good response to it. A lot of people throwing comments up. A few said 79 series, one bloke said hopefully not another one, because they're everywhere. So thanks everyone for participating in the bit of a quiz. Now, before I reveal the car, I just wanted to give a quick thanks to Isaac from Norweld. The shirt you see me wearing, this is not a sponsored ad or anything like that, but I was looking online and I came across a website overseas that one mob on there selling steel canopies for the back of vehicles, and they'd actually used photos of Norweld's from Norweld's website. So I just emailed, they're using your shots, just thought I'd let you know out of courtesy. Now, I wasn't after anything. He emailed me back and said he really appreciated it, but there's not much they can do, etc. Anyway, he wanted to send me just a thank you gift, I guess. Now, I told him I didn't want anything. That's not why I did it. He got my address and he mailed me down a couple of t-shirts and a hat. So thanks a lot, Isaac Norweld. I just thought I'd mention that, so hence thought I'll wear it out here today. Now, the vehicle. So, Grant Schaefer, you got it correct. It is in fact a white dual cab diesel. And what make and model? Let's have a look. Here it is. It's a 2011 Nissan Navara D22. So Grant Schaefer, well done mate. You picked the make and model and the colour. And I must say I am absolutely wrapped in this vehicle so far. I've had it now for about maybe 2 months. I picked it up, a fellow was selling it on Facebook Marketplace, and yeah, I can't fault it, touch wood. As I said, I've only had it for a few months, but I absolutely love it. It's really good. We've done a couple of little trips close to home. We did one camp trip out at Marangaroo National Park, and yeah, as I said, I can't fault it. I really love it. It's got a good low range, limited slip diff at the back. It's not to take away from the Suzuki. It's certainly, like my videos, is going to stay the same content. I'm not going to be out lifting wheels and breaking CVs and everything like that, but this car is me to a T. It suits us so much better than the Suzuki in the sense that we've got a tray so we can throw stuff on the back easily enough, whereas the Suzuki was limited in the boot space. And that was always my wife's car. Mandy uses that for doing her daily runs and picking our daughter up, etc. So we didn't want to do anything that would risk damage to it out off-road, because it was our main vehicle that we had. And yeah, I got rid of my little Holden Astra that I had for 17 years. It was starting to come to the life's end. I was getting a lot of Ks up on it and a few things were going wrong, so we thought we'd update. And yeah, what better vehicle? This is a 2011 and I picked it up. It had 72,000 Ks on it. I think now it's only just turned over to 80, so very low for a 10-year-old car. There is a couple of little marks here and there, but it's to be expected of a car of that age. But I'll grab the camera off and I'll walk around and show you. It is a really clean car for its age. Came with a winch already. Not that I was actively looking for a vehicle with a winch, but it already had a winch on it, had the bull bar on it, the side steps, it's got the tow bar on there. All I've really done is added the light bar and the spotlights on the front, which I had in the garage off our previous four-wheel drive, one that we had before the Suzuki. So I've put a little pair of Nava spotties on the front and a light bar. I've put a UHF radio in it that was in the Suzuki, but basically everything else on the car came with it. So the big toolbox on the back, I am selling at the moment. That is on Facebook Marketplace. There's a couple of mods I want to do, and that toolbox isn't one of the things that I want to keep on the car. So that is on there as this video is filmed. But yeah, everything you see on there was on there. The roof racks were on there. All I've really added is the awning on the other side, the UHF, the light bar and the spotties. So I'm absolutely wrapped, stoked with it, in fact. So I didn't pay a COVID tax. It was the right price, which surprisingly I thought it might have been a little bit more because of the low Ks and the good condition. Some of the ones that I saw for the same price had 150,000 plus, a couple that had 300,000 Ks, so picked it up for the right price. Don't have a massive loan or a second mortgage. That's a good thing. I've stayed within a budget, and yes, a 79 is my dream car one day, but it's well and truly out of my budget at this stage in life. So a little Navara will certainly do me for a number of years. I'll just keep servicing it regularly, keep the maintenance up, and good diesel, reliable engine. I should see many years out of it, touch wood. So I'll grab it off and show you. Yeah, so this is the beast. I said I put that's the light bar and spotlights. I ended up just getting onto a couple of brackets from the hardware because I didn't want it mounted up higher than the bull bar due to obviously regulation and infringement. I don't need a fine, so I kept it down lower than the bull bar hoop, and it's basically in line level with the front of that part of the bull bar, so hopefully it all complies and I don't get in strife for it. As you can see, it's a really nice tidy vehicle. I have put the weather shields on there as well. They were off eBay, 30 bucks or something for 4, just 3M tape, put them on. They would have to be the single best accessory to any vehicle. I can't stand driving in rain when you got the heater on, the windscreen fogging up, and you get that real hot feel in the cabin. So weather shields, I fit them to every car I buy. I reckon they're money well spent. So I want to put a dog box across the headboard, and my plan is to put the awning back on the passenger side. I did have it over that side, and the box was on the passenger side when I bought the car. But the problem is, because it's so long from headboard to the end, there was a massive blind spot there because of the box. I couldn't see past it, so I moved it over temporarily and bought the awning across with it so that I've got all my kitchen gear in there. But I want to put a dog box across the back, and then if it's still not good vision wise, I have got a spare little reversing camera which I can wire in on the back of the box to face into the tray, and that'll keep me safe with the blind spot side of it. You can see under the bonnet, or hood for the American viewers, it is a fairly tidy car for its age. It's got a bit of dust in there at the moment. Could do with another bit of a clean down and a bit of tyre shine, but yeah, it's a really clean original unit, hasn't been messed around with. Did come with the dual batteries. It's certain models and Navaras did have that. Apparently it was for the European market due to the cold weather over there and the snow, so they did come with dual batteries. I contemplated maybe taking that one out and putting the auxiliary in there that's in our camper trailer, but it'll end up being, if I move too much stuff over, then the camper trailer will become redundant and won't have any need for it. So I'm going to do something with the dog box anyway once I get one. What I did do, I've installed a diff breather kit. I've done a separate video on that, on the install, which I'll put up shortly. I didn't realise actually until after I'd bought it and had it in the garage for a month that the Navara D22s actually come, they're one of the very few vehicles that have a sufficient diff breather, which you can see there. That's silver pipe. That's the one that comes out of the gearbox and transfer case, I think, from memory. I didn't realise that until after I'd bought this and installed it and then did a bit of research online, but I actually found that they do come factory fitted. There's a rear one that goes up between one of the cross members of the chassis. That's the only one I haven't extended yet because it's a different size cord, so I've just got to get a different barb and I'll fit that up to the one that says RD rear diff. But yeah, I've done transfer case, gearbox and front diff. You can see that one running across down there. So yeah, I'll just walk around it. It's nothing fancy. As I said, it's good, clean, original car. I've got the tow bar there. The other thing I have added is an Anderson plug, which I've run cord up along the chassis to the front battery. So that is fused at the starter batteries, and that basically feeds power down to our trailer when we're towing it, and the trailer has a C-Tech charger in it which charges up the auxiliary battery for when we go camping. So, and then that's pretty much a wrap. But yeah, I won't show you inside at the moment. It's a little bit dirty and dusty. I've got stuff all over the mats from driving in here in the mud and the dirt. I did throw some canvas seat covers on there. Yeah, really tidy vehicle. I've got one of the MSA dash organisers up on the dashboard there, which I picked up off marketplace. really cheap. And I recently did get a dash mat for it as well. I don't like a lot of glare when I'm driving, so that's all I've really done to it. The dash mat, the awning, UHF, and the spotties and light bar. Everything else was on it. So that's it, guys. Anyway, I won't ramble on, but yeah, super excited. As I said, it's a good, clean, tidy car. Low Ks, that was the biggest thing. Because I do live a fair way from where I work, obviously I do rack 500 to 600 Ks up any given week, and then obviously when we do our trips away, weekends, any day drives and camping and that, so I did try and get something with fairly low Ks, and this one came up. It was the lowest I could find, and general overall condition, it is very tidy. It had a brand new set of Coopers on it. They've still got all the little, whatever they're called on the sides, the little nipply things, so they were brand new on there as well. I mean, there's $1,000 just in tyres, so, or plus. Yeah, so there you go, guys. As I said, the channel's not going to change. It's going to be the same content as we were doing with the Suzuki. We're not going to be lifting wheels and, you know, hitting huge ruts and doing all that sort of stuff. There's plenty of YouTube channels out there. If people want to do that, that's their thing. It's not mine. So just thought I'd mention that. If a couple of people asked me on Facebook if, you know, we were going to do anything different, everything's going to be the same channel, same content, just a different vehicle to get us there. So this just suits us to a T. As I said, we did a couple of tip runs in it, and you can throw stuff on the back. It's just, yeah, really easy. So we've still got the little Suzuki. That was the other thing a few people asked about that. We still do have it. As I said, it's my wife's car that she can use day-to-day basis, so we won't get rid of that little beast in any time soon, that's for sure. So there you go, guys, that's it. Congratulations again to Grant for getting the correct answer, first one correct. Message me through Facebook if you have a look on there, Four Wheeling in New South Wales. Just send me a message, mate, with your postal address, and I'll get you little stickers and coaster in the mail as soon as you contact me. Thanks a lot, everyone, for watching. Thanks heaps for everyone commenting and having a guess. There were some really good answers in there. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. We're on Instagram as well, and our website, fourwheelinginnewsouthwales.com. There is a little bit of merchandise on there as well. I have got also some stickers. I'm just working on them at the moment, some stickers and some hoodies. It's just been really difficult to get stuff printed with the whole corona thing, because a lot of the clothing either comes in from overseas or they print overseas and bring it in. It's very, I'm having trouble finding anyone here in Australia. So if anyone's got any suggestions for suppliers that could do a hoodie for me, by all means throw it in the comments below. Let me know what do you think of the Navara as well. I'd be interested to see your comments. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate the support. One quick thing that I should mention too, I've started another Facebook page. It's SCG Australia. Nothing to do with the cricket grounds. It is Swap Camping Gear Australia. So I've put a couple of things up on there already. Anyone that has a bit of camping gear that you might have at home that you're not using, instead of throwing it out, I really am encouraging anyone to throw it up on the page. There's plenty of people that are only just starting out in camping and they may not have all the gear. It is expensive if you just go out and shop for everything in one go. So I just figured I had a couple of things at home that I wasn't using. Instead of just throwing them in a landfill, why not swap them? I'm happy to post them or pickups. The page is done at your own risk, so all it is a place to, I guess, advertise if you have something available for other people. So it's up to you and the other party to organise how you pick up or, you know, deliver or mail. I just thought it might help other people get out and enjoy the outdoors like we do all the time. So yeah, please check it out, give us a like and follow the page as well. It'll be great to see a lot of stuff being rehomed and renewed. You know, pay it forward, I believe. So I've got a couple of items on there. If you do have something you want to sell on there, that's fine. Like, it's not a sale page. Marketplace is there already for that sort of thing. It's mainly if you've got things that you're happy to donate to someone to help encourage them to get out camping. So that's the idea behind it. Pay it forward, and yeah, hopefully it's the start of bigger things. So, and remember our hashtag, Stress Less, Camp More. Just get out and enjoy. Cheers.